Welcome back to another episode of Choadiary 3. This one's called Life Beater. You'll see why later. So I woke up and I made Tootie his smoothie. He doesn't have a smoothie every morning, but he likes them, and they're relatively healthy. So there's a banana. That banana looked like shit, but it's not me who has to eat it, so who cares? I put a little peanut butter in it. That peanut butter is garbage. It has icing sugar in it, but fuck it. Then you got that Greek yogurt, zero fat, plain. I love it. I think it's just as good as a sour cream as it is as like something in a sweet treat. You know what I mean? I don't really know what I mean by that, but it's versatile. That's what I'm saying. I love yogurt and Greek yogurt. That's my thing. I gave him like the whole friggin' thing there. There wasn't that much left. It tastes sour in your mouth. I do put a little bit of chocolate syrup in there because, like, he doesn't have protein powder in his, and that's what makes mine sweet. So, it needs something to sweeten it. I give him about half a cup of skim milk. I don't want him getting constipated. It's crazy. He pooped the other day at the park in the public toilet on a can of Dr. Pepper. I didn't know what to do, dude. I just closed the lid and ran. So anyways, I fire that up. And then I make my coffee. This thing keeps it airtight. We got some coffee. I forget what company it's called. It's from Winnipeg. But, yeah, so I put exactly 18 grams of coffee in the friggin' thing. It's got to be exactly 18 grams. It's very precise. Who knows why? I give a little thumbs up. I put it in my grinder. This grinder doesn't really do fine enough for espresso, which sucks. But what the fuck do you do? It was expensive and it looks nice. So I blame HK for all of this. He introduced me to nice coffee and I was like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? I can't go back and just drink normal coffees now. So now I do this every morning. I give it a couple taps because if you don't, it just doesn't come through. But sometimes if you tap it too hard, you get too much like I did there. Some other shit from yesterday comes through, so you got to get a little teaspoon. You got to go, give me fucking 0.9 grams out of this fucking shit. And that's what you do. And that was a pretty good fucking scoop. I got it. I throw it in the trash. Then I tried to do this. I feel like there's a lot of like horny espresso videos out there where they're like ASM artists and it's like horny as hell, but like, I don't know. I just want a coffee and I want it to taste good. So this is what I do. I'm mixing it up. I'm spinning it up. I don't use a puck screen. I don't use any shit like that. I don't care. Tamp it down. And this little tamper has the like spiral design on the bottom of it. It looks horny as hell, but it gets coffee grinds stuck in it. Then I pick up this cup. That's my Star Trek mug. I got that from a delightful lady named Aunt Deb. I've used it forever. And I zero that out. Like, what you're looking for is to kind of like double your beans in water or something like that. Like somewhere in like 36 inside of 30 seconds. Don't quote me on it. Just look it up yourself. It's like everything else I do. I know like fucking 30% of the shit about it. And then I just think the rest is good enough. Who cares, you know? So it goes and it fires up. And I tried to get a horny little shot like they do in all those horny espresso videos of all the underneath. So you can see how horny it is. But cinematic mode really kind of fucked me here. And honestly, it might have come through a little too quickly. It's looking good at this point, but you see at the end it just sort of dumps out. I got like about 40 grams in there. I tried to pan away to trick you into thinking that I was doing it better than I was, but I'm a fucking moron, baby. See, 36. I was like, rock, and then I turned the camera off super quick, but now you can see that it's got 40 grams in it. Then I just put some fucking hot water in it, top it up. Americano or whatever the fuck you call it, long black. I like it, okay? It's good to me. So after I give him his smoothie, I take my coffee. Oh, I dumped that shit out. Whatever. I go to the couch and I pick out a record. I don't do this every morning, but I do it some mornings. This morning, because I'm filming it, I was like, oh, you guys are going to think I'm such a cool, horny hipster. I picked out a Frank Turner record that I like. I always pick out quieter stuff. Showing off this slip mat. It's horny as hell. Shit's all hard to do with one hand.
I put it on, and you guys are like, whoa, what a horny hipster. Psych. There's Midnights. I'm a pop queen, baby. But then I sit down. I set up a camera. You can tell my legs are hurting there. That was not done for the camera. And then I sit down and I drink some coffee and usually wait till it hits me and I gotta fucking shit so bad, and I run to the basement and I shit and I do my New York Times puzzles, which I share with my brother-in-law Nat and Michael. So this coffee was very hot, but I needed to sip it for the video. After I walked Tootie to school, I had to go to the grocery store because, as you saw, I used the last of the yogurt and I hadn't even had breakfast today. So I went and got some yogurt, I got some milk, I got some chicken thighs. You'll see those later. I made a little skier bowl and it was different today. It was gorgeous.
I don't know what cinematic mode is, but I'm using it now and I like it. But yeah, I'm getting a little late start. It's about 10:30. I walked my son to school. I walked to the grocery store when I had to get fucking skier bowl. Let's go, girls! But then I had to have a call with management. His name is Richard. He's a delightful fellow. Management and Timmy. Because it turns out our big, beautiful lights are costing us a lot of money. And despite the fact that our dear friend Herc, who has put it all together, has done like great things to keep our price, like we're probably paying way less for these lights than they're worth, because Herc is the light master general and is getting us a great deal, but it's still like out of our budget. That's all it is, right? Like, we can't afford this. We can't afford shit, dude. Here's a question for everyone. When you see us, or if you've seen us on the first leg of this tour, did you notice the lights? Did they matter to you? If you saw us in Newfoundland, you saw us without our lighting rig. If you saw us anywhere else, you saw us with our big ass lighting rig, no matter the stage. Small stages, we cut it down. It's modular as fuck, which is cool. But I've never noticed lights. I've never noticed lights for any band that I've ever seen. Like, I saw the Wonder Years once and I noticed the lights in a single moment, because when they played Laura and the Beehive, there was just like a couple little fucking lights on stage, like a literal light bulb and some fucking string lights. It kind of looked like a backyard. It was beautiful. But like, I have never fucking noticed lights. Do you notice lights? Am I stupid? Does it add that much? Like, I understand at a stadium show it's gonna add tons, right? But man, at a club show, like 300 to 500 cap, I don't think it adds that much. I don't know. But I'm really not looking forward to the run today. You know what, actually, I wake up every day and my legs feel fine, but when I go to bed, my legs hurt. I'm gonna stop filming so much of the workout, because it's like, you don't need to see that shit every day. It's the same fucking shit. I'm concentrating a little more on getting deeper. I'm getting deeper every day, but because this program is like progressive overload, I have to add weight to it every day. So I should really strip it down and just like do lower weight. Maybe that's what I'll do today, so that I can like really concentrate on depth and form. But that guy's mowing his lawn, and over the sound of his gas mower, he heard my truck and went. It's fucking embarrassing. Anyway, I'm gonna suck down some fucking creatine. See what happens. So I'm just stretching my legs, giving them a real good one, because the best way to not be sore is to prepare. But I want to, like, one thing that I have benefited from while filming all this shit is that I can see my form, and I can see just like how shot my form is. Like, there's no like big mirror here. There's no camera, I guess. But like, looking back on what I was doing, I'm just not getting the kind of depth that I think I'm getting, and the bar is not moving in a straight line. So I'm gonna strip the bar
back today. And I'm going to do the 5 sets of 5 at 185, which is a much more manageable weight. And I'm going to try and get as fucking low as possible. I'm not going to make you watch all of it, but I am going to film some of it just so that I can see how low I go. I've had this problem ever since I got my friggin' hands tattooed. My watch just pauses on workouts, like whatever, it can't read. But listen to what's happening here. Hey Siri, don't pause my workout.
Pausing your workout.
Hey Siri, I said don't pause my fucking workout.
Pausing your workout.
Hey Siri, under no circumstances are you to pause my workout.
Pausing your workout.
Hey Siri, if you pause my workout one more fucking time, I'm going to take you off and throw you in the bottom of Lake Ontario.
Pausing your workout.
Yes, you see? As I'm concentrating, keeping my knees behind my toes. So, gotta go ass right back, leaning, like digging in with my heels. And then I want to get down like that. And then I'll throw fucking 50 more pounds on and see if I can do the 5x5 as low as it goes. That felt low. That felt low. Hear that knee snap? Let's see what it looks like from this angle. I looked at the footage, it didn't look that low. But now, I got 185 on there. Maybe it'll be easier to get lower with more weight. That's not a very fucking intelligent thought. But we'll see. Ask the grass. Break parallel. Keep form. And then straight up. Okay. That was deep, wasn't it? I just finished my squats and I'm feeling pretty warm, so I stripped down to this undershirt. And these undershirts have a very unfortunate name that everybody knows them by. I call them wife beaters. And I think that the name of that is like a symptom of the patriarchy, because it's like the intention of that is to be like, the guy who's wearing this is a piece of shit, low life. But the butt of the joke is his wife. So anyway, all that shit aside, I've come up with a better name. Like, I know the internet sometimes calls them wife pleasers, but they're not. Nobody's wife is pleased by this. What I think they should be called is life beaters. Life beaters. Because one of two things. Either life beat you and you don't give a fuck how you look anymore, so you start wearing these shirts because they're kind of comfortable and they hug you a bit. Or you beat life and you don't have to give a fuck anymore. So now you wear these kind of shirts because you don't care if you look like a piece of shit. Life beaters. Write it down. I just made up a song in my head, and when I get home I have to like write and record it or else I'm gonna fucking explode. And it goes like this. Beat the shit out of life! And if I do go home and record it, it'll be there. If not, I'll just delete this footage. All done. I'm on my way home. I didn't even do deadlifts. I'm supposed to do deadlifts. You know what? I skipped them. Fuck it, dude. I didn't feel like it. I'm too excited about my life beater song. Life beater! Beat the shit out of life! I really hope that I do it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home. I'm going to prepare my chicken. What is this fucking old man doing? I fucking hate cyclists, dude. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get the chicken thighs ready. I'm going to get the fucking turmeric on them. Is that how you pronounce it? I wish the pronunciation of turmeric would stick in my head like the fucking coloring of it sticks to my fingers. That's fucking poetry, baby. But I'm gonna put a bunch of shit on it, put it in the air fryer, click go, and then I'm gonna go for my little run. It's the best of both worlds. Take it out, take it slow. Fucking rock out the show. You got the best of both worlds. Fucking you. Fucking you up, fucking sucking yo, and then take your cock out real slow, and then rock out the show. That should be like the Jim Morrison version of Hannah Montana. If they made a Hannah Montana show about the Doors, that's what they would say. To take your cock out real slow, and then rock out the show. Because Jim Morrison took his cock out, I guess. New concept for a good new Disney show. And that's all it is. It's just that one concert where Jim Morrison took his cock out. You get the band. Hey, Ronald. Oh, that's Ronald. Here I freaking go. Run number 2. In my life beater. In my sweat hat. We'll see what the fuck happens. It's not that fun. I'm already really tired and I'm way less far than I was when I got tired first time. I'm going slow as fuck. Now we'll see what happens. A little further in now, about 1.3K. I feel good. I'm going slow and controlled. About halfway. Just got a text from Des from Good Tiger Safety Fire. So he said that my form sucks, and he's right. But that is one benefit to doing it 5 times and filming it every day, is I've actually improved my form. As you'll see if you're watching today, I got ass to grass and the bar was mostly straight. There we go. Run 2 done. It was easier today, for sure. I still hated it. It was easier. I got a little further. I didn't stop once. We'll see what happens Saturday. If I can maybe get even further. Here's my stats here. Another day, another dollar. So I'm back in my garbage studio. And I don't have time to do protest stuff today, I don't think. Because I've agreed to do this work with my buddy to put some vocals, write some vocals over some music that he's written for a TV show. I can't really show what it is because I don't know anything about it. So I'm just gonna do it over it, but oh, this looks terrible. But it's cool. The one song kind of sounds like, it's more like early 2000s screamo. It's like metal-y, sure, but sounds like kind of like early Silverstein. That's cool. And then the next song is a lot more like doomy, and they want like, so it shouldn't take me that long to do. Hopefully I can finish it today. If not, I'm gonna have to finish it tonight and then revisions tomorrow. We'll see. So I did the bridge and chorus for my buddy. It went well, it was fast, whatever. I feel like I might've been hearing some of the chord changes wrong. I don't know, I work with like really complicated music, but like it's like the same music that I've always been working with. So like I'm really familiar within the confines of like Luke's writing. But I don't know, even though this is simpler, it's more challenging to me to just like find the fucking one. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job on it. Try my best. Just doing something quick. We're gonna see this song in that video. I guess if I'm doing this now, I will have already done this and you'll already have known that I made it because it will already have been in the video. Life Beater! Beating the shit out of life! One take. I finished one of the songs that I had to finish. It has like a melodramatic speech at the very beginning that I just like made up off the top of my head and is easily the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. I hope. I don't know. I wish I could show you. Maybe someday. Getting really tired of taking videos of myself, talking to this camera. I just picked up Hootie from school. Now I'm back here because I've got another song to do for my friend. This one's gonna be all screamy stuff. He said it's a doom metal song. So I basically made weird noises like this until it was about 8:30 in the evening. I put Tootie to bed, I came down, I saw my old friend Fritzy, and we filmed a podcast for Monday. And after that, which was like an hour, I went to bed. And here you go, game over. See ya Monday. Monday, I suppose. Bye. Bye.